Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Toast, and today we're looking at a game called Rise Battle Lines. Now this game is available on Steam. It released November 17th, 2015, so that's this year. And this is published, developed, all of that good stuff by Digital Tribe. This is a really interesting game. It has local co-op, online co-op, single player play, and it's kind of a simultaneous RTS turn-based chess-like game. I want to show you guys. I'm going to play against an AI so you get the idea of it. And then if we can find an online game, I'll show you guys that as well. So there's a draft, right? And you need to pick up or pick who you want in your army. And so, you know, it's allocating a random combination of who's going to be in your army. And each of these people have different stats. Everyone gets a general, and your general will be the last person you place down on the field. But you have knights. You can see they have attack 2, hit points 3, but only 1 defense, and they move 3. Swordsmen, 2, 3, 2, 1. Crossbowmen, 1, 3, 1, 2, and they have a range. And longbowmen, and they can attack after moving 1 hex, which makes longbowmen pretty effective for doing some minimal damage and for kind of softening up people. So let's go ahead and grab a longbowman, and we're going to be here on the left side, and we'll put him here. And they took also a longbowman, and we can take another one. And that's all. There's only 3 longbowmen. And so the ranged advantage is pretty important in this game, because if you can maneuver your more beefy units around and kind of get away with picking them off from afar, that's going to be great for you. But notice we have no immediate physical damage here. And they have some, you know, they're getting some swordsmen here. So let's go ahead and get some swordsmen here. Knights are really good because they're mobile, but there's a trick to it. The way movement works is that the characters closest to your general move first. So you need to take that into careful account when placing your units here. We can only use knights now because we're out of everything else. So we're gonna have a very similar unit distribution here. But this is where it comes. You know, it's a game of wits, a game of who's gonna win and how do we win. So we have a turn-based battle. So we have to choose what we want to do with our units. So we can say, I would like to maneuver my crossbowman here. So we can send him, tell him, go there. And this one we could do something similar. So we could say, go there. My one swordsman. Oh, I have another swordsman here. And so, you know, we're going to maneuver them around, and we want to keep people in close to the general, who I'm actually going to move here. We're going to move the general in just 1, and we're going to move our horsemen up and around so we can get them into a position where maybe they can flank the enemy here. Flank is a very appropriate word for a game where you're fighting in a war. Let's move here with our bowmen, and let's hit send orders. And we wait for the other player, and it kind of happens in waves. First wave, second wave, third wave. You can kind of see, like, as it rings out, it's going to move those units if they haven't moved yet. And so this is good for us and bad for us at the same time. Notice that we have a much more open, what would you call it, formation than they do. But they can come in with their 2 horsemen, and they can attack me here. So we need to take care of this and protect our unit. So this horseman is going to move. See, this horseman has to be moved into a more able position. We'll move them there. You can attack that. You need to also attack the knight. That's good. That'll destroy the knight, which is what we want. We'll move him here, move you here, and move the general in as well. If the general dies, all of your units lose 1 HP, which is kind of a big deal because it really softens up your forces in an unfortunate way. We can attack this guy with our knight here, and we can attack him with this one. And we'll move our other... No, let's move him in. Let's have him attack as well, and that's going to move him... Actually, you're going to move here and then attack. That's going to be better for us. And we have a crossbowman here who we're just going to move one in. And we're going to send orders. Let's see what happens. And so the way to win is to defeat every enemy unit. That is it. Or 20 turns go by, 30 turns. We're gonna get some combat here. Health is indicated by the hexes down So you can see here on this hex. Oh, you guys can't see my mouse. I will fix that right now after this battle. Oh, we just lost our bowman. But they lost a horseman, and they're about to lose this horseman too. But bowmen are very, very valuable, which is kind of disappointing because we only have so many of them. So let's wait for a second here. I'm going to come out here, and we are going to make sure that you guys can see the mouse. Capture mouse cursor. Sorry about that. That was something I should have checked. And there we go. You can see our mouse cursor here. So you can see that this unit here, the bottom, this horseman is weak because the hex around him is red. So we can use that to our advantage. But rather than doing that, well, actually, this is what's going to happen. We're going to attack this guy. Where's their general? Oh, their general is here. Our general can, in fact, attack, which is very important. Let's move this guy here. Move him here. The longbowman is actually, honestly, more dangerous in my eyes than the swordsman. And because our general, we're going to move our general here. This is going to make it so that our crossbowmen can attack first, hopefully. That's how I would ideally like it to work. We're going to attack the swordsman there, attack the crossbowman there. You're going to come around and attack that guy. And let's hit send orders. See what happens here. And so I want to stress this game is, it's slower, but it's very strategic, and I think you can really get into it once you kind of understand the more simple rules, right? You can really get into the nitty-gritty of it. I don't like that we just lost a crossbowman right there. We're losing lots of our ranged very quickly, which is a rather negative thing for us, but we're going to do it. We're going to win. We lost another crossbowman. This is really bad because I'm bad at positioning, and, you know, I'm not very good at these strategy games, but I do find them quite fun. You know, they are very enjoyable. So, no, that's right. You move. Red is attack, green is move. You need to die, my friend. You need to die, my friend. You need to die. You can die. Oh, you are attacking him. That's right. You will die because their general is closer. So you're probably just going to die, actually, which is really unfortunate, but maybe we can save him. Can you move back here? And then there. And we'll move our general up in there. And we'll hit send orders here. And let's see what happens. Your general has, you know, a sizable amount of health and is kind of a beefy character and can survive. We're going to lose lots of characters here if we're not careful. But this can be a good thing for us. This could be a very good thing for us. They're fairly weak. I mean, as are we, but we did not lose this guy, and they lost a unit there, which is better for us all around. Now we have to watch out for these range units, because this is where the range units really come into their forefront. This is where, because they can sit back and pick you off and do 1 or 2 damage, especially the bowman, you need to be careful. So we're going to take the bowman out, and we're going to take you out. You are going to sneak in and attack their general. Are you my unit? You are going to attack them. Attack that swordsman, and they're probably going to KO each other, and then you... Oh, okay, you have orders as well. Let's send orders. Okay. And so as the units die, you know, it can come... The game can happen a little bit quicker because there's fewer units here. The game does support fully working, fully operational online multiplayer, which is quite fun. I find it a lot more stressful to play against a real character, or a real person, than against the AI, because typically what ends up happening is I find myself just being horribly outplayed because I'm not good I'm not very good at strategy games like this. Let's take out their general. That's going to be a big blow for us, and we need to destroy this archer or this crossbowman, because the crossbowman is kind of the most dangerous character right now. Interesting. So likely we lose our knight, which I'm not a huge fan of. So we're gonna run him away and see what we can do here. Oh, we lost both of our generals. That's awkward. And we may lose this game. In fact, I think we're most likely to lose this game right now. Because so your general has been killed. Your general has been killed. Your troops are demoralized. It means all units lose 1 HP. We attack second, it says. So maybe that gives us a bonus. And we might be able to maneuver ourselves around the swordsman to attack ourselves first. Why did he get to attack us first? See, that's something I don't understand. I don't quite get the order of attacking, but maybe that's something I would understand with more play. And at the end, you get rank, and you can level up your character and all of that. You know, you can customize your shield, and there are ways to unlock these patterns and do like cool things like this. And we can have like an arrow and make it blue. Blue is a great color. We don't have any objects unlocked at the moment because, you know, we're not great at this game and we haven't played that much of this game. But it is quite a bit of fun and I really do enjoy it. I will come back with another video. I have a... no, thank you. I don't actually want to play against an online opponent because the gameplay is the same, more or less. Now, you can take a lot of time, and this is the type of thing where Steam, when you open the game, Steam says, do you want to allow this game to send you messages when it's your turn to play? The only other game that did that I can remember is Blue Synapse, which had a similar kind of simultaneous turn-based gameplay to it, which is really a nice idea. It means you can kind of harkens back to the days of play by email and all of that. You do have help status, you know, really nice. What do you call it? Tutorials. Thank you. And really nice details on battles and fighting and all of this stuff. There's a tutorial you can play. There's stats, battles, victories won, all of that sort of stuff. Leaderboard. You kind of get the idea. Is it not? Okay, here we go. And you can check it out. And there's, you know, a fairly active online community. You know, if you're looking at the right times of day, you can definitely find a match. That's what I have found though in my time playing this game. That's really it, you guys. This is Rise Battle Lines. Really sweet game. I really enjoy it. RTS things like this aren't super my cup of tea, mostly because I'm very bad at them, and I don't feel like I've ever had the time to put into them to make them very good, to get myself very good at them. But I think this game does something really nice. It executes it very beautifully. Simple gameplay, but it allows for complex ideas and complex strategies, and that's something that honestly a lot of games attempt and don't do very well, and I think this game does a fairly good job of it. So I do recommend it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, also let me know, and I'll try and come back, and maybe you'll see some of this with another person, a real live human person. In the meantime, you guys, stay toasty.